Okay, y'all, here's your second reading for today. So I pulled a card from the Divine Masters deck, and we got the Wall Cool. Okay, so he's representing a divine mission, okay, and taking enlightened action as well as making choices from the heart. Okay, so tapping into that energy, let's get some additional advice for the collective, please and thank you. 9 of Wands. Yeah, this mission is not for the faint at heart. 9 of Wands is, an energy of like, you've been through it, you've experienced a lot, you've had to overcome a lot, a bit of tiredness, maybe even a time of rest and respite, kind of like pulling things together in order to kind of take next steps, okay? So it's kind of like assessing what's been experienced, what's been learned, how you're going to apply, all right? How are you going to make choices from the heart? Okay, so a little wounded warrior energy here. We also have the 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords, okay, so here's kind of like how our experiences affect our ability to move forward and overcome, as well as our mindset. Okay, so the swords, 9 of Swords represents someone who's worried, someone who is up at night, anxious, maybe playing things over and over in their head, feeling a bit like not able to proceed. There's some sort of energy of feeling like it's too much, okay? Someone is overwhelmed. Someone is feeling like they're not sure if they can keep pushing forward, okay? But I feel like there is this, again, higher calling, okay? Like this overseeing that's happening, okay, of what you've experienced. I feel like nothing you've experienced has gone unseen or unnoticed by the Most High. This is the King of Swords. And so what I'm getting is that, like, you're not in this alone, okay? I feel like this is part of the process, okay? I feel like this is you understanding that everything that is worth anything is on its way to you. I feel like there is this, like, you're not going to have to wait long. I feel like the next phase is around the corner. Number 9s represent like endings, things kind of like coming to a cumulative point. I feel like there is a Knight of Cups here. Who's this Knight of Cups? Water sign energy. Water sign energy. They might be the ones that are in this 9 of Wands and 9 of Swords energy. I feel like this very much could be justice too playing out for some sort of energy here that feels like their attempts didn't kind of waver their outcome, and this is really upsetting them, okay? I feel like there is this like heavy emotion when it comes to maybe trying to interfere in a divine mission, okay? So there could be that. Let's kind of get some more information when it comes to this reading here. This Sunday, which is today, at 3 o'clock, we have the circle, so feel free to join us. It's free. If you need to sign up, go ahead and do that on the website, betweenbothworlds.com. I'm also offering $20 video readings, pre-recorded, one topic. You can also submit that on the website, or you can just message me. Either way, it's fine. So today's circle, I'm asking everyone to bring their tarot cards. We're going to be practicing with our tarot cards. We're going to be giving readings to each other. Okay, I do collective readings in there and personal readings for free, so sign up if you'd like. All right, let's get some more information regarding the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and the King of Cups. All right, that's a lot of cards. I love how they just give you like a whole chunk. I love you, but no. I just heard it was an accident. Ooh, something about an accident. Oh, okay. So we have an Emperor in reverse. This is clarifying this King of Cups. So this is someone who thought that they had power or some sort of ability, position, authority to somehow intervene in what happens for you or how things are going to play out in your life. I feel like they feel like there's some sort of abuse of power here, some sort of like tyrant, manipulative, like even emotional manipulation for personal gain, for personal power. So I feel like somebody thought that they were more powerful than God. We know that's not the truth. Seven of Swords, clarifying that. Yeah, this energy thought that they could get away with what they were getting away with, and they might have for a little while, but that did not go unseen, okay? I feel like everything that was done in the dark is being brought to the light, okay? Seven of Swords. So this is like that snake in the grass, okay? There's a snake in the grass here that thought that they could prevent you from moving forward, okay? Provide a bunch of obstacles and make it difficult for you, as well as to somehow affect your mindset. And I feel like this energy is experiencing this at this time as a result of the action and the ill will sent out your direction, okay? So this is collective energy, guys. So if this isn't resonating, don't take it on as your own, okay? There'll be other messages for you in this reading. Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody's not satisfied with the choices or their experience at this point. I feel like their plans failed. And I feel like they're in the energy of experiencing massive endings, like reckonings, maybe even some like rude awakening energy. I feel like the truth is coming out about this, what this person has done to somebody who was undeserving. Okay. And then I have an Ace of Wands. I feel like there is this passionate new beginning. I feel like this is something that might be unseen or unknown with the Moon card, or this is you knowing all of this had some sort of like divine purpose, okay, to it. So it's almost like whatever was done in the dark is being illuminated, okay? And there is this like epiphany or something beautiful being created as a result of what this was. So I feel like sometimes we go through certain things and there's a purpose to it. There's a mission to it, okay? I feel like there is a new beginning here, and I feel like this energy is truly distraught over the fact that you have a new beginning and they can't do anything to affect this, stop this, block this, okay? And this is divinely provided, okay? It's a blessing. So it's not something that they can take away from you, even though they have tried quite a few times to come against you. I feel like there's divine protection here. There's a divine mission at stake here. You're being called to take that enlightened action with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you are the High Priestess energy that has been coming up in our reading. So you are somebody who does have a higher calling, someone who does have strong abilities to create here. You might be part of your mission is to co-create with the universe, co-create with high vibrational energy. This very much could be them not realizing who they came after as well. I feel like there's some sort of like spiritual authority and ranking that maybe they're now concerned about, because now I feel like they've been enlightened as well to the action that they took against a high priestess, okay, in the upright. I feel like somebody thought that they were stronger than you, but has found out that they are not. There's some sort of like epiphany here. I feel like there is some sort of ending to the charade. There's some sort of charade, some sort of like game being played here, thinking that they were going to win. And I feel like they tried to win at all costs, and as a result have realized that everything that they took action towards is now falling apart with the Tower energy. I'm getting that you are victorious and successful and being recognized for who you truly are, whether they agree with who you are or not. I feel like the truth is being revealed. There's some sort of like realization, some sort of recognition. I feel like this past energy, this Emperor in reverse, wanted to almost portray you as something different than you are. And I feel like they went on this whole smear campaign to do so. And part of the justice here is you being recognized for who you truly are, okay? And you being able to create and write your own story, change the narrative, and do whatever the hell you please, because they have no bearing or control or influence on your life. This is also like freedom, liberation, okay? You've been liberated from this past cycle with this past energy. Yeah, 5 of Swords. This is someone who lied on your name. This is someone who defamed you. This is someone who said the most about you to save their own ass, okay? This is someone who does not care about how their words impact other people. They don't care what they say, and they don't care what lies they tell and how it impacts other people's lives, okay? They feel like they are above the law. There's some sort of like, you know, as long as I believe my own lies are somehow true. And then I have Justice. Again, second time at the bottom of the deck here. I would say that there are laws above men. And this energy is going to find out the hard way. Okay? I feel like this person, you know, did not think before acting or saying or doing. Yeah. And then I have the 8 of Cups. I feel like maybe someone is either leaving the situation. I feel like as a result of what's been done, there's someone leaving a situation. It could have something to do with, I feel like they definitely didn't align with your belief systems, and that might have been why you were forced to walk away from this energy. I feel like the divine saw how calculating and conniving this energy was behind your back, mind you. See how there's someone there? Like, it's kind of like you were dealing with someone who you didn't even know. It was almost like this person pretended to be something that they weren't. So the version that they showed you was a false version of themselves. Okay. And I feel like there is this like shadow energy that manipulates them. And I feel like there's a reluctance to go within and do that full review, right? Because it's too painful. It's a lot easier to portray a false facade about yourself than to deal with who you truly are. And this is like it's almost like that detachment of who you are deep down. And so you hate yourself so much that you have to be someone else or be something different just because you think no one else will like you because you don't like you. This is that energy I'm talking about. This is the energy that is hiding and pretending. This is someone who takes action against people over and over again, okay, and doesn't stop. Like this person, this is like an obsessed energy, okay? This is an energy that continues to come after somebody even after they've been warned multiple times, thinking that they have more authority, more power, and they use it to manipulate and control others and the perception of them. So it's kind of like someone has this whole game plan to use whatever techniques they can to emotionally manipulate and control others. And maybe the view of others of them. I feel like there's this whole like charade. I feel like this person's being exposed. I feel like the mask has fallen off. The facade has fallen off. I feel like this person's true colors are shining and everybody is starting to see, and they may be experiencing people leaving their lives because they now see the truth. I'm also getting like there could be something tied to belief systems or some sort of connection to spirit. I feel like there is some sort of like spiritual lesson playing out here. I feel like that's part of like some sort of like a certification or some sort of like lesson to be learned here as a result of dealing with this type of energy. Either they're going to learn a lesson from you or both. You're both going to learn a spiritual lesson from each other. or you may be the example for others to learn from and possibly even follow or not follow, depending on what energy you're choosing to learn from. Are you learning from the tyrannical abuse of power for manipulation and control, or are you looking to learn from someone who has tapped in and has access to infinite wisdom and knowledge and is using it for the highest and greatest good? I guess it's kind of up to who those align with their spiritual beliefs. I feel like there's a major lesson here playing out for quite a bit of people. So I don't know if I'm picking up like a couple that might be in the limelight, or they just are going to be the example for others. I don't know. This could resonate for you in some way, shape, or form, or maybe you have someone in your life that this is kind of playing. This is spiritual warfare, okay? So don't take something that may not be yours, okay? What else do we have here? I feel like I'm highlighting some sort of like low vibrational energy when it comes to the collective. It could present masculine or it could present feminine, okay? I'm picking up energy, not the role specifically. I have a 9 of Pentacles and a 3 of Cups. Yeah, so again, this is a group that was jealous of an individual. Could be feminine, could be masculine, but I'm getting the 9 of Pentacles here. And so what this is telling me is that there's an energy here of like a high vibration, someone who has abundance, someone who is happy-go-lucky, appreciates things, is very creative, very tapped in, someone who enjoys the outside, someone who knows their worth, knows their value, okay? And if this didn't start out this way, this was a lesson learned through this process, to really understand your value and worth. It's like that self-love. And I feel like somebody was jealous of you. And I feel like it had something to do with a third party. So I don't know if this is like a friend group or maybe someone that someone works with. I feel like there was some sort of like putting competition here, okay? So let me know if that resonates for anybody. Yeah, there's some sort of jealous or envy that was playing out here, okay? I feel like there was a group that came after this enlightened being here, this one that is the high priestess. I feel like they tried to affect your value, your worth, the way you make money, maybe what you do for money, how you attract money. I feel like they tried to intervene somehow, okay? I feel like there were many attempts. I feel like there was many things said and done to this group, by this group, to affect your abilities to attract and maintain your stability and security. Okay? So there was a lot done here over and over again. And I feel like they're seeing that what they did do and send your way with the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords did not affect you the way that they thought. And now they're concerned because they're like, nothing we did affected their stability and security. They're still doing it. They're still, you know, living their best life. So now what? Now what do I do? Nothing I did worked. So there's that energy. Okay? They thought that they could control your destiny or your value, or they went on this smear campaign to tell everybody that you don't have value or worth, that you don't know what the hell you're doing, that you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Well, who's cuckoo now? I feel like that's come full circle here. I'm getting like full circle energy. Yeah, and then I have the Ace of Swords. So this is the truth being spoken at this moment about what you were up against, or what the collective has been up against. Okay, I feel like this is strong collective energy. Again, don't get hung up on the roles. I know there's a King of Cups here. I know there's an Emperor in reverse. You know, we do have the 9 of Pentacles, okay? But I'm not really seeing the character showing up, like actual person or gender. I'm seeing the energy, and I'm reading the energy. And I would say that there's some strong intervention playing out at this time when it comes to what you do and how you do it, and your ability to create and be in a high vibration. I feel like you are heavily protected by the divine. I feel like they underestimated this. Okay? And I feel like as a result, any future energy trying to be sent your way is redirected and returned to sender and blocked. Okay? I feel like they may be experiencing backlash at this time, creating them to be in some sort of haunted fear mindset. Again, the Tower, again, second time at the bottom of the deck. So they are experiencing major changes in their life. Okay, they came against an Empress, Divine Feminine, switch the roles. It could be an Emperor. Okay, they have lost the war here. Yeah, I feel like there is this ability to, I feel like this is the story of cause and effect. The energy that you put out, you will be receiving. That is the main lesson being taught here, is the universal law of cause and effect, okay? And so I feel like this King of Cups is now experiencing, could be a masculine, could be a feminine, but someone in their heavy, someone who's like a heavy manipulator of emotions, someone who may not have their emotions stable at this time, someone who is impulsive for the purpose of getting the outcome that they want, or playing people like pawns, or someone who uses others for their own benefit. I feel like that's who I'm talking about. It's not feminine, it's not masculine, it's just the energy. So see how that might resonate. That could be a boss, okay? It could be someone who abuses their power, maybe someone who tries to control the dynamic at work or in the family. This could be like someone in the family there that is abusing their power. I feel like there is this, like, you get what you put out, okay? I feel like this energy is now receiving the energy that they put out, and it's not pretty. They don't like what they're receiving because they wanted it all for you, and because you're too high vibrational, it wouldn't work on you, okay? And you were guided very much to manage your energy, and you did so. I feel like that was also something major learned here, was you managing your energy. And also you leaving people behind that no longer serve you. People, places, or things. Like you use I was in my prior reading, I was talking about discernment and how important discernment is. If it's not like a holy yes and it's a fuck no, like, you act on that now. You take that inspired action and you make choices from your heart. If it isn't fulfilling your heart and hitting you in the heart space, it's a hell no. I feel like you have learned that, okay? And I feel like this applies to all areas of your life now. If it doesn't bring you joy and happiness, you're not going to entertain it, and you're not going to exchange energy. You will keep it to yourself if it is something that's not in alignment for you. You are being represented as the star. This is that healer energy, that light worker, that empath, that earth angel, that sensitive, that neurodivergent, the starseed energy. That's who I'm talking to right now. Here's the Tower. It fell out of the deck. All right. So someone is most definitely experiencing the end of their tyrannical active position. Okay. Someone is being taken down. Okay. There's some sort of like truth coming out. There's some sort of like shitstorm playing out, like unexpected news and events that are going to wreak havoc and cause change. Okay. So that is happening for any kind of tyrannical energy, feminine or masculine. I feel like there is this energy of exposing what's been going on behind the scenes, behind the curtain. Okay, I feel like someone is being exposed, okay, for their dirty little secrets. Okay, the Sun in reverse. Okay, someone who thought that they would get away with absolutely everything is being exposed. Okay, I feel like any type of action or lies, slander, or defamation that was taken against you and your ability to create something new. Whether it's an opportunity coming your way, a blessing, a new beginning, anything that is something that you've planted a seed on and kind of nurtured, it's kind of like coming full circle. I feel like there was an effort to prevent this from coming in from you, for you, or even trying to steal it. I feel like this energy also could be watching to see what you're going to be blessed with so that they can try to manipulate and get into your energy and take it from you. So there's some sort of plot to kind of steal or take. I'm getting like thief energy. I'm getting a lot of thief energy here. Okay, so take that how that might resonate for some of you. Like, protect your ideas, protect your work. Like, don't let anybody like know too much before it's too soon. So that's a way of protecting your energy. Okay. All right. Okay, let's put those back. All right, so Ace of Pentacles. There's some sort of new beginning. There's some new offer coming in. I feel like there's a new creation or something new has been created as a result of the experience. So it also could be that. So maybe you have stepped into your divine mission, and as a result, like, you're starting to take inspired action, something that you feel happy and go lucky about, something you feel inspired about. It's like that creativity. Okay, it may have something to do with like where you are currently and maybe where you're going. Okay, there is this Six of Cups. I feel like somebody wants a passionate new beginning with you. Okay, so the Six of Cups energy. Let's talk about the Six of Cups energy of the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so who's the Six of Cups? I feel like there could be this attempt to try to keep you behind and not accept a new beginning or a new opportunity because somebody wants to prevent you from ascending without them. All right, so this could have been a partner, a friendship, that you had some sort of like contract with, okay, in some way, shape, or form. I say soul contract loosely, all right? You know who this person is when I'm talking to you in this reading. So if this doesn't resonate to this point, then this isn't your reading. I would say that there is this fondness, this like playing over and over again. Maybe that's the Nine of Swords here, of like maybe the good times, maybe the fun times, maybe the fond times. I feel like somebody is wishing a new beginning with you. However, you've already closed this chapter. You've closed this karmic cycle. So I feel like that's with what they were attempting to do, was to prevent you from ascending and receiving and being in your light so that you could stay with this past energy, because they don't want you to ascend and progress without them. But here's the thing, like, they haven't done the work to ascend off the wheel, okay, of fortune, okay? I feel like things are moving forward for you. I feel like this energy feels like they're being held back and they're not liking that. I feel like they wanted to have more control of your energy. There's some sort of like powerful energy that I'm picking up on here when I'm talking about who I'm reading for. You're someone who is like someone who, you know, does have a destiny here. And so it's almost like this energy wants to prevent you from moving on towards your destiny. And I feel like your spiritual team is dealing with them because they don't have that kind of power. And again, I'm seeing the Emperor in reverse here. Again, like, they don't have that kind of power to hold you back from your destiny. All right, so they're trying to manipulate like your free will. Okay, and again, 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So there is something major here. All right, this is like a culmination. This is like, you know, experience of a lifetime here that you, yeah, and then it comes out officially. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is, you're meant to create a legacy here, okay? And you're meant to do this for the sake of your, like your generational, it's like generational, blessings, okay? There's some sort of generational blessings that this energy tried to steal from you, okay? In whatever way they know how, and through whoever they could try to manipulate, and they did try it, okay? And this is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is kind of like you being independent on your own and being very sufficient. I feel like they're used to having to go elsewhere to feel good enough. And I feel like you don't need anyone else. You're good on your own. And I feel like as a result, like this has been like life-changing, life-building, some sort of experience was gained here, some sort of contribution provided based on your experience when it comes to your generational line, ancestors. So you do have a lot of ancestral support when it comes to dealing with this past energy and whoever they're associated with, all right? Yeah, I feel like with the Two of Wands, you've made the decision, all right? The decision has been made to move on from what this was. I feel like you cut your losses with the Two of Wands and the Eight of Cups. You cut your losses and you moved on from the situation knowing that you deserve better then, and you went off and you got it. I feel like you understand your value, your worth, what you bring to the table, who you are, and what you're here to do. Again, like this is you stepping into your purpose, the divine mission, enlightened action, and making choices from the heart. So again, like mission accomplished is what I'm getting. Okay, Two of Cups, bottom of the deck. I feel like you know that there's somebody out there for you who is going to match your freak. Two of Cups energy is someone who matches your freak, okay? I'm hearing that song on TikTok. Are you gonna match my freak? And then I have the Six of Wands. Beautiful. What else do we have? We have the Four of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, this is you taking that inspired action with the Six of Wands and being recognized as a leader, someone who is doing something different, doing something better, maybe someone who's paving the way, almost like way shower energy, someone who's inspiring, someone who's motivating, someone who is being celebrated. See that horse with the pretty wreath around it? You know, they give that wreath to horses that win. Okay, so I feel like you're being recognized as like victorious. And then I have the Four of Wands. So I feel like, you know, where you're going and what you're doing is going to bring in more celebration and stability and security for yourself. I feel like you are someone now that can be in that limelight, that does have the compassion and empathy and balanced emotions to literally accomplish anything that you put your heart set to. I feel like you're an energy that does make choices from your heart. You know, with the Cups, this is very heart chakra centered. I feel like you are meant to connect with like-minded souls and celebrate and create like a new way of living, maybe in even like a community. Okay, that's really awesome. I feel like this is part of you moving forward with your spiritual beliefs, again, towards like creating that community, right? I feel like this is something that like you encourage others to participate in. Maybe there's like others that value your worth and value that in themselves is what you're going to be attracting into your reality. So this is kind of like soul family. This is like finding those kindred spirits and creating new experiences with them. Okay, for the highest and greatest good, mind you. I feel like there's a lot of others to participate with, to guide, to help, to work with. I feel like you're going to be working with many people, possibly in many different places. So you could be traveling, you could be going to places that you've never been before, but you are going to be divinely guided there. Okay, so if you're being called to like go to this place, go to that place, then just know that's divinely guided. Okay, so you might have to leave something where you are, or what you're doing. Could be a job, could be a home, could be a town, could be no longer a friend group or a family dynamic. So you might be called to kind of like make changes, all right? So taking enlightened action, it's like receiving the information and then again following where you're supposed to be going, like following the direction. Yeah, again, the Queen of Wands, you know, this is an energy that is very much in their power. Someone who's definitely understanding their spiritual authority, their abilities, they're applying what they've learned, they are inspired, and they are taking that enlightened action, okay, towards their divine mission. This is someone who's in their mission at this time. I do feel like, you know, this was some major lessons learned here. Yeah, I feel like there is a difficult experience happening for this tyrannical emperor in reverse energy. I feel like they're experiencing loss at this time. Five of Pentacles is someone who, you know, chooses, okay, to be on the outside of things instead of helping themselves, okay? This is someone who kind of just isn't willing to help themselves sometimes, and I feel like with the Five of Cups, this would be their emotions drastically affect their physical reality. So it's kind of like an energy where someone lets their emotions get away from them, and it actually creates hardships, okay? So I feel like someone is struggling with their current emotional hardships that are affecting their physical reality. This could be people, places, homes, jobs, cars, careers, that sort of thing. So someone is experiencing some sort of emotional loss and maybe some sort of physical losses as a result of this tower that is playing out now for this masculine energy, Emperor in reverse. Could be a feminine in her masculine. That's what I'm getting. That's kind of the karma playing out. That's the what you put out, you receive. So if anything, this is the energy that they tried to manipulate and control others with to experience. So it's kind of like they didn't want other people to succeed or be stable or secure, or they wished, you know, someone to lose a job or maybe someone not to make money. And so they put a lot of emotional effort towards this, and now because it didn't work, they're now experiencing this. And it's like, okay, well, if you're going to wish ill will on other people, be prepared to receive it. It's like cashing a check that you can't cash. Okay. I feel like someone's ass cashed a check that their ass could not cash. If I said that wrong, let me know. But that's what that's what I just heard. Sometimes when I hear these things, like, my brain does not compute. So I'm like, what? They're not my sayings, okay? They're not, like, these are not things that I would normally say, is why I struggle with that sometimes. Six of Swords, yeah, you're moving on from a very unstable situation. You're being guided in a new direction. Yeah, you're being guided away from the Ten of Swords. I feel like here's the thing, like, somebody doesn't want you moving on from them because they want you to experience the pain that they are experiencing, okay? You've already been through this. You don't need to go through it again. Most importantly, you don't need to experience someone else's karma, all right? Someone else's lessons, and they are going to be fierce lessons, all right? So make sure that you mind your business, mind your P's and Q's. You don't want to engage with this energy. You're being asked to seek peace and harmony, and keep your energy to yourself as it relates to this past energy here. Yeah. All right. You're being guided towards a new direction. Okay. There's someone in your energy here. I feel like this has something to do with like some like support in some way. King of Pentacles is someone who is very, you know, stable and authoritative, someone who's very established already. I feel like they see some opportunity in you. So I feel like there's some sort of like, they see that you're very resilient and strong, and you're very compassionate. Like, you understand quite a bit. Like most people, like, you're a very deep person. You're someone who is very much, or maybe this energy has balanced their ego. Okay. Kind of tamed the beast, which is awesome. Okay. I do feel like this is kind of like maybe you're being observed in some way, shape, or form. I feel like you're being observed. someone far away. It doesn't even seem like this person's nearby. I feel like I'm picking up like you're not near each other. There's separation here. I feel like this is incoming. I'm also getting like this is coming in for you. Okay, it's like on its way to you. Okay, so it could be a manifestation being presented here that you might receive in the physical with the King of Pentacles. This can also be like an elevation of your business, like if you own a business. This can also represent travel or relocation or things coming to you that you've been waiting for with the Three of Wands. I feel like you've had to have a lot of patience. So there's recognition of that. Yeah, and then we have the Eight of Wands. I feel like when this comes in, you're really going to feel the increase, okay, in whatever this is. So if it's like a new position, maybe there's a certification you're getting, and so this is going to elevate you in some way. Or this could be like you taking on a new job, going in a new direction, or this could be an increase in your business, okay? So there's that. I feel like as a result, as they go down, you go up, okay? It's kind of like, again, like the infinity symbol, like what goes up must come down, okay? So I feel like something's going down and something's increasing and going up, okay? So I'm getting like this directional shift here, this paradigm shift. All right, so what goes up must come down. What else do we have here? This has been a fun reading. Page of Cups, Eight of Swords. Ooh, brother. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody definitely in their feels and their head. Because I feel like the action they took, the direction they went, pretty much led them to be entrapped, okay? To be bound, to be stuck, not able to move on, constantly in some sort of like mental anguish is what I'm getting, as well as like depression. I feel like somebody is heavily drinking as it relates to their depression, okay? Because you chose to move on from them. They are not able to handle this. I feel like they're not able to let this go, okay? So you're being like forced to move on, okay? Physically even, to get away from this energy, okay? So some of you might need to move. All right. And so if you're being asked to move, it's for your highest and greatest good. All right. There's like an energetic, like, you might feel like your protection's been heightened. Yeah. World card. Yeah. Like I said, like this energy is having a really hard time letting this karmic relationship go. All right. And so they're really struggling with this. I feel like there is this, like, you know, there is something that is going to be much better for you, okay, on the horizon. And I feel like they know this and they can't handle this. I'm getting like, because you've outgrown them, you have accomplished the lesson, you have reached a level of expertise, you're ready to move to the next stage. And I feel like this is the Lovers. So again, like, you're choosing to move on towards a relationship that is going to be fulfilling. Someone who is going to use their free will choices to be with you and only you, and not put you in competition because they don't understand their own worth and value. And I feel like that was the big lesson here that was learned, is that, you know, regardless of how people treat you, it's still really important for you to treat you well, and for you to respect you, and for you to love you, regardless of who comes in and out of your life. Like, if someone comes into your life and they make you feel less than who you truly are, then they are projecting their energy at you. Okay? They're projecting their fears, their lack of worthiness and value and love onto you. Okay? So it's really important that you understand you. And sometimes we go on that journey and we have to learn the hard way how truly to love ourselves. And I feel like many of us have been on that journey. Many of us have healed from this lesson. And now many of us are moving on towards a relationship that is fulfilling, that is of value, that is of worth, and that certainly has respect and integrity as part of its core values. So I feel like whatever relationship you were in, I feel like that person didn't show up as their authentic self. And I feel like that, as a result, created a lot of trauma. And you've been healing from that trauma. But I feel like you've done the healing, and now you're calling in a soulmate. And you are very deserving of this, okay? I feel like this is a mission that the two of you share, a divine mission. One that is surrounded by enlightened action and making choices from the heart. So I wish you nothing but the best. And I'm sending you lots of love. And I'll see you guys today at 3. If not, I'll see you next time. Bye now.